I am a management side employment lawyer, which means I help companies of all sizes and shapes, all industries, all types of employee problems, help solve them. I personally try to focus my practice on prevention at the front end, but I certainly work with employers when either they haven't gotten to me in time or that has failed, and we do have a disgruntled employee that decides to take their claim to court, and so I litigate those matters as well. The types of issues that I'm involved with range from everything from getting employees to work. Lots of employees are taking advantage of their rights under the Family Medical Leave Act or under the ADA with regard to disabilities, and that means a lot of employees out of work, and employers want to know, how do I legally respond to those issues and get employees that are at work as much as possible. Certainly discrimination and harassment are claims that employers face every day, and I help them work through those issues. And then I help them plan their processes and their procedures for employees by writing policies, writing employment agreements, writing handbooks, and really getting in front of making a happy workforce with the idea that a happy workforce will be more productive. Employers come to me most often with issues that sometimes arise out of them being nice, out of being good employers and trying to let issues go. And then they reach a stopping point and they say, we can't let this go on anymore and we want to fire this employee today. And I say, well, have you told the employee that there's something wrong with their conduct or performance? Are they aware of the problem? And frequently the answer is no, that we were trying to be kind, we were trying to be generous and understanding, and now we've just reached our limit. And so I try to coach employers that while that's a great feature and certainly something any employee would desire in an employer, that in order to be fair to all employees, you have to tell employees your expectations. And you have to tell employees when they're not reaching those expectations. You can't just shock them at the end of a very long course that you've gotten fed up with. And so I help employers a lot with coaching them through that process so that they don't reach that point. In an employee dispute situation, you've been accused of being unfair and unkind and making someone feel bad in the workplace. And all human beings react to that. There's no way you can't. And so when we resolve these disputes for an employer, there's always a particular sense of relief because we're solving not only the problem amongst the employees or the employee involved, but the larger issue of making sure the employer knows that they're doing the right thing towards its employees.